All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with Housekeeping. Today we're going to give you some brief information on things that we're currently working on and pretty much what to expect in the next few weeks, and give you an opportunity to ask any questions you have, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So I'm going to start with going over clear water carpets. They will be here again. I know last week they were here on Wednesday and Thursday. So they will all be here again this week to do the fourth floor in both buildings. So they're going to start 7 o'clock in the afternoon all the way to 11. So this is an opportunity for everybody that lives on the fourth floor to remove the items outside of their door if you have any, so they could get to those areas. Remember, they only do these areas twice a year. So Wednesday, we're going to take care of the north building, fourth floor, starting at 7. So this is a great opportunity for everybody to remove those items on Wednesday night in the north building, so they could shampoo the carpet in that section outside of your door. Okay? For the south building, we're going to have everyone remove everything they have outside of the door if you can on Thursday. Starting at 7 p.m., Clearwater Carpet will be shampooing those carpets in the south building. So if you do want an opportunity to shampoo your area, feel free to do it. Remember, twice a year that we do this. Okay?
Shampooing outside?
Outside of your door, like right outside of that door before you enter. Okay, enter to your apartment. So if you have any decorations out there, just push it into your door, and we'll be more than happy to shampoo the area right there. Okay? Now, I also want to let everybody know the transition that we've been talking about as far as the chemical is concerned, the switch out, is going to take effect this Thursday, the 20th. So this Thursday, your input will be appreciated because the laundry facility is going to transition to the chemicals that we spoke about 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. Okay, it's the P&G chemicals that we're transitioning to, and the laundry will undergo the first transition. So Wednesday and Thursday, you should notice, if you notice anything on your sheets, let us know. Your feedback is appreciated. But we'll be washing our sheets and terry with different chemicals, just so you know. So that's going to happen on the 20th. Also want to remind everybody, we still have the loaner program, caddies and vacuums if you need it. I want to thank those that actually taken advantage of this program. Everybody has been wonderful in returning it on time. So thank you all. Just a quick note, we do disinfect everything that we loan out. So once we receive it, the team will disinfect the vacuum handles, they will disinfect the caddies, the bottles, and reset it for the next person that's going to use it. So we take really, really safe measurements to make sure we keep it safe there too. Now, with that being said, we will discontinue the sale of toilet paper. I know we were selling toilet paper at one point. We will no longer sell the toilet paper here because we understand that the supply has increased in the supermarket, so there's no need for us to sell that. So we will discontinue the sale of toilet paper. We will no longer do that. One last thing that I do have for you all is the first floor refuse room. Many of you don't know that there is a door that you have access to, at least in the south building, that allows you to discard your trash on the first floor. So if you have any glass bottles that we're talking about on last week, and you feel like you want to bring it down instead of throwing it down the chute, you can certainly do that and bring those glass bottles to the first floor refuse rooms, open a door and discard it there. We're trying to prevent the doors to be open in the south building, the door where the guys take the trash out here in the south building, because it's not a pleasant look, and we want to continue to keep that door closed there as well. So if you are on the south building, we invite you to come down to the first floor, and by the A wing, that first door on the left side as you face the wing, you have the refuse room. We're going to come up with a different sign so everyone is aware that there is a refuse room in there. That gives you the opportunity to open, and the trash can will be right there, so it's easier for you to place in there. So if you have any glass bottles, remember, what do? Double bag them, please. Try to bring some cushion to it. If you want to bring it down, feel free to bring it down. but we want to avoid any accidents. We want to make sure you're double bagging those trash bags, okay? That's all I have. More than welcome to ask any questions you have for me, if you have any.
Well, in the north building, we have at the side of every elevator on the first floor is a trash room. And what I would like to see is when they take out the trash, that they sweep up and then put the buggy back in.
Perfect.
Because they just take it out, take the container out, bring it back, close the door. They do not sweep up the floor, whatever is laying there.
So the housekeeping team members are
I don't know who's
taking them out?
supposed to do that.
Okay.
Maintenance is taking out the trash. I would assume they should be doing it.
Okay, great question. Thank you. So there's a big,
It's the same thing I could say for, where I am, in the north building and right there, where, they're
Yes.
it's a mess.
At every wing.
It's awful.
so I'm gonna reach out to our maintenance team to make sure that we're doing that. Yes, you're right. That area there, as soon as we remove the trash, no bottles should be laying out anywhere, no excessive trash should be on the
There's
floor.
trash left on the floor, once they have left.
Okay.
It's terrible.
So we'll make sure that we let the team know, maintenance team know that they need to sweep after themselves.
Because there is a broom and a shovel in there.
Yes, so we have the tools there to make sure we
Yeah.
clean after ourselves. So I'll make sure that we remind the team to do so. So thank you so much. I'll make sure I let the team know. Any other questions?
No, everything, and thank you for cleaning those doors that I had mentioned.
Yes. So the team, we're focusing on cleaning
Yeah.
the common area doors. So it's areas like the storage units
Yes.
for the residents that we're cleaning and detailing. Some of them need paint touch-ups, so we actually have submitted work orders for our maintenance team to touch up the paint in those areas because they're already scraped and everything.
Jesse, one of our neighbors borrowed a vacuum cleaner. They're done with it when they set it outside their door with the note, finished. It's been there for about 5 or 6 days now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is there an established procedure for when people are done with the borrowed items that they should call you, or this couple, and they're great people, just set it outside the door with a note that they're done,
Okay.
and it's been there now for 5 days, so maybe you want to look at the process,
Absolutely.
for the return of such items.
Yes. So thank you for mentioning that. Our process is we loan the caddy or the vacuum out to you, and we ask that you call us when you're ready for us to pick up the items. We're trying for you to loan, or we're trying to loan these items only for the day. So we're trying to prevent any pretty much next day pickups because we don't want to miss anything that we loan to the residents, but we're being flexible with that. However, we invite everyone that uses these items to call us. And I'm gonna look at the process that we have in place, because usually we note it on our form, and then we follow up with the resident the next day if they need to borrow it for an overnight. So I will look into that and find out where the issues coming from in our system.
It was wonderful because I had, borrowed a vacuum cleaner, and it just worked just fine. I used it for the day, and I just put it right, outside the door, and somebody just came and picked it up right away. No sign of it.
Exactly. So we want to encourage everyone to do the same thing.
Yes.
To just call us, we'll pick it up, and we're usually very prompt when it comes to that. We'll pick it up. So call us. There's no caddy that should be left overnight outside, and no vacuum that should be left overnight.
No.
So we're trying to control that. The system is a new system for us. We're not used to this, right? So we do appreciate your feedback, because without your feedback, we won't know where we could improve. So let us know. Call us if you have any loaners, and we'll be more than happy to pick them up. And overall, we want to say thank you.
It happened right away.
Thank you for taking advantage of this loaner program. I know housekeeping has been a bit challenging, but we're working together to make sure that we bring it back to normal. But that way, there's no areas that go unnoticed in your apartment this way. Okay? Any other questions?
Sir.
No? Calendars should be out next week with the new cleaning procedure. Please note that we're still pushing for more. All right? So that's my job. I've heard and listened to everybody, and I want to thank you for your patience. I'm still bringing it up, so with hopes that pretty soon we'll get that full housekeeping service back. In the meantime, continue to take advantage of the loaning program, and I will post the new schedule or the new calendar for next month, next week. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you all, and as you know, 508 if you need anything.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Next time, Bay News 9.